Kids, we need to have a talk. So I went to dinner the other night with my wife, and on the way home, this happened. Engine coolant. This is my first warning light since I've had the car, and of course, I let the panic begin. When I got home, I opened up the user manual to read about it. I started looking online and realized it could be anything from just a low coolant level to a blown head gasket. So, of course, I was worrying about it all night, so I decided I'm going to take the car to a specialist just to have it looked at. I'm going to be taking this car on a road trip in a week, and I had needed an oil change anyway, and I thought I would go ahead and have a specialist look at it because it's got an aluminum engine. It requires a special kind of coolant, and I don't know what was in there previously, so I went ahead and made the decision to take it to a specialist. I could have just put more coolant in the car, but if something's wrong, I want to know about it, especially with my upcoming road trip. I'm taking the car to a local specialist. He's a Rolls-Royce and Bentley specialist. He used to be a tech for the dealership here in Dallas, and now he's an independent mechanic. He's got his own shop, and it's not far from my house, so it actually is quite a fortunate circumstance. So he's going to do the oil change. He's going to do a fluid flush of the coolant, and I'm going to leave the car with him and hopefully get it back tomorrow. This is the shop that I took it to. It's called Precision Auto Works. The guy who runs the place is a former tech for Rolls-Royce and Bentley. He worked at a local dealership over a decade and then decided to go out on his own. And I brought the car to him. Inside his shop, it's obviously filled with Bentleys and Rolls. It looks really cool. It's fun. It's one of those places where I just wanted to hang out. He was really nice. He let me film and take some pictures in the shop, but he knows what he's talking about. He's got experience with these cars. There's some nuances that you're just not gonna know unless you have that experience. So that's one of the reasons I felt comfortable bringing my car here. Alright, so I just picked up the car from the shop and I'm heading home, and no major leaks. They changed the oil. Everything looks good, so nothing to panic about. You could totally do these things yourself and save yourself a lot of money. In this case, I just wanted to go with a specialist who has the experience just in the initial stages of owning this car. I just don't want to take any chances. So this is the type of oil that he put in the car, and this is what the specialist recommended. I'll put that on the screen here. And this is the type of coolant that he said you need to use in this car, which you can get at a BMW dealership. Do this yourself, you can save yourself a lot of money. I just personally wanted the expertise that goes along with a professional doing this. So here's a breakdown. I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of what this costs. Okay, so here's a look at the invoice. Starting at the top right, you've got the oil filter for $29.50. Pretty much standard cost for an oil filter for a Bentley. If you were to shop around online, that's what you would pay. 10 quarts of the Mobil 1 European car formula, 0W40. If you shopped around, you can find that online for around 30 bucks for 5 quarts. So that one was marked up a little bit. The 2 gallons of the blue BMW coolant, you can shop around, find that online. That's also about $30 for a gallon, so that price is on par with if you were doing this yourself. When he was doing this, he pointed out to me that it had the incorrect rivets on one of the panels that were underneath, which were supposed to be plastic. It had metal. I'm glad he pointed that out, and he replaced it. It was 15 bucks for those small parts. And then moving to the center of the invoice here, you can see the oil change, the labor. These are the labor costs. $160 an hour, and I know that's high for labor. I think a regular mechanic are about half that, I would say. But for a Bentley Rolls-Royce specialist, you're gonna have to expect something like that. So the total for the labor at the bottom here is $320. All those parts were $194.50. I probably could have saved 30 bucks buying those parts myself, and the tax $16.05. So out the door, $530.55 for this service visit. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna be doing a road trip next week, so I'm gonna be capturing my adventures on that road trip and sharing that with you. This will be the first road trip in the Bentley, so I'm really excited about that. And now that it's got a clean bill of health, I'm even more excited about that. So that should be a lot of fun. Keep watching, subscribe, share with your friends. Thanks for watching.